Mrs. Sanford, one last thing. You've been such great listeners. Waiting for 4 eyes looking at me. Now I'm waiting for 2 eyes to look at me. Eyes up, please. If you're wearing red, I'm waiting for you to look up at me. If you have Spider-Man on your shirt, look up at me. Thank you. So today, one of the other fun things that we do in kindergarten is we do a lot of table work that doesn't come home. So as a surprise, one of the last things the boys and girls would like to share is a pile of their work. And at the very bottom of the pile is something that Mrs. Bamford's made for all of you, and I know that you will enjoy looking at it. Mrs. Bamford teases them and says to them sometimes that when they're 70 years old, they'll look back at this booklet and they'll remember what it was like to be in kindergarten, and I think you'll see what I mean. It's sort of amazing for me to even look at it and see what you looked like when you started kindergarten. Some of you have changed so much, and I know you realize that too. So what I'd like to do in just a minute is, boys and girls, you're going to take your name tags when Mrs. Bamford's finished talking and lead the person that is here with you to your spot around the table. If the chairs are in your way, you can kind of turn them to the table, and some of you might want to move chairs. And when you're finished looking at the piles of work, I've got a few things on the little sheets that we need help with. A couple of things. Please enjoy a snack. That's my way of saying thank you to boys and girls for the great year, and to all of you parents and preschoolers. There's lots of food here, so help yourself. Boys and girls, listen. Listen. And at the end of today, you'll be taking all the piles of work, the certificates, and you're going to help undecorate the room. There's butterflies here and here, some out in the hall. The caterpillars go home, and as it says on here, I'd like you to take your child's clothing out of the cubbies, and I'd like you to take their name tags down for keepsakes. And we have a classroom lost and found, and I'm afraid it's grown a little bit, so have a look at this little shelf. Nobody here thinks it belongs to them, but I know it doesn't fit me, so it's came to school with some of them, so please have a look. And even more so, now that they go out for recess and lunch, if you get a chance down the main hall here, there's tons and tons of really good clothing that's been left outside. So please, if you've been missing something, have a look in the corridor outside our room here for lost and found things. And I think that's just about everything. So boys and girls, if you're in the first row, front row, pick up your name tag. That's one of the things that you get to take home in your pile today. So first row, front row, you see if you can find the person that brought you. And second row, it's going to be crowded for a minute.